I can only guess how long it's going to take me to produce this video, but there's where the window is going to go, and I am going to go in today. So all of this here is going to be completely redone. And I talked about it a little bit a while ago, but today's the day. I'm going to actually start by taking out this hunk of drywall, 40 by 60. And that's the way it is. So, okay, so I'm a messy guy. That's the way it is. Some guys are messy and some guys ain't. But talking about messy, I'm about to make a big mess. I can't wait. Okay, it's time to get the step stool and bring down my little pieces of trim to hide the cracks. And my map that was there is in the back room now, and I got to move this box. As I mentioned earlier, this was the one that's hot on both sides, so I got to get my meter out and pull this off. Oop, kind of dusty there, isn't it? Well, it's been dusty here before. Okay. Oh, airplane. I think I'm going to leave that one there, but this one's going to have to go. I think I can get it off the wall. Oh. Boy, I stuck it on there good, didn't I? Oh. Yep. I think I just used some 8008 is the black kind, isn't it? So here's what we're working with. We've got a 40 by 56 rough opening. Unit size 39.5, 55.5, whatever that means. So, I don't care about setback. So, there we go. It's Energy Star rated, which means nothing. So, if you look that up, you'll soon learn that. Don't let that stuff fool you. Okay, so there we go. We're getting there. I got the gun down and all that other stuff, and we'll be going in here pretty soon. So this is 40 by 56, and that's what it's going to look like. That's how high we're going to be up. And we're going to bring those windows over there higher up too. And we're going to get rid of those storm windows so they quit fogging up in the morning. I'm tired of that. So there was the original color of this room. Oh my God, horrible. It's still in the back bedrooms, believe it or not, but I'm not back there very much, so it's kind of storage. So the question is going to be, what am I going to do with these? I'd like to wire nut them and put them aside. But, boy, there's some heavy switches. What are those suckers? Oh, that's 15 amp switch. I imagine that's what that is. So I don't wonder why that's so heavy. So, anyway, don't matter because they're going to be going in the wall or going down or going somewhere, but not there, of course. So I'm just about ready now. I know there's a stud right there. I may hit 2 studs in this. That means I got to make a header. So, of course, I'll have to go higher up to make a header. So I'm going to try to be as careful as I can with this drywall here so I can salvage what I can and do what I can. I really don't know why that cracked across there. Do you think there's something there? Well, let's find out. We got the recip saw right there. Okay, so I decided to sort of do more of a probing attempt here than a big picture attempt. Ugh. I don't know what happened. So let's see what's in here. You ready? Hopefully a bunch of squirrels aren't going to pop out at me. And like I say, I'm just going to try to save what I can of this drywall. Okay, we'll see what's back there. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, well, good. All right. Well, some spider webs. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might cut this and pull this insulation out and put some goo down in there. I don't know. There's a stud right there. I kind of figured that from this, but okay. So the other thing I'm going to do is I've got to go outside and put a probe in for how low I can go because of an electrical box, which I showed previously. I'll show it again, but I don't know what that's about. I guess they use that as a buck up. Oh, there's the other stud. Fascinating. Okay, well let's take this section out, and then we'll go up a little bit more, and then we'll kind of just do some exploratory surgery, as it were. What time is it? Time. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I'll put my knee under here for a little bit of... Oh, well, I'm glad I did that. Whew, that would have been messy. That crashing onto the floor. So I'm going to get my gloves. Well, I kind of cut through that already. I think I'm going to take this out in one hump. I can't do that. I got to kind of take this out to find this hole I've been talking about over here. So I might could go a little lower. That's before I do that. I don't want to go too high. So I want to see how low can you go. I thought of something interesting to do here. The sun, as you can tell, is right over there. And I noticed when I took out this insulation just now to go out there and do my little probing shot, I want you to see this. So you got the nice cool 72. Look at that. Just right back there. It's over 100 degrees on that piece of paneling. Wow. See? Just, boy, that teaches you a lot, doesn't it? If you don't believe in insulation, you will now. And it's been raining. It rained about a quarter of an inch over the past 30 or 40 minutes. So it's rather cool out there. But unbelievable. So I'm gonna let it kind of cool off a little bit. Everybody wants to talk to you right when you get going here. So I gotta find out my spot here, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill a screw out right here, and I'm certain that I'm clear of the box because it's up to that mutton, and that way I'll know where my 2x6 is, because this house is a little bit more substantial than that. Boy, you can feel the heat radiating off that. You know, unbelievable. Okay, well, that's what it's all about, huh? Okay, so let me get a good long screw and go out and maybe measure up 1 foot, and then I can sort of figure it out. This is going to be kind of a hit and miss proposition. I might try to take this piece of insulation out, because the one thing that you know in most houses, even houses like this, modular homes, they do a pretty bad job of taking this sheathing here and attaching it to the bottom. And a lot of times you'll see 9 million staples, and they ain't hit the stud yet in a house. So, whew, boy, that's like radiating heat. So I'm going to put that back in there, but in a little bit. So just if you get the chance to look down in there, you can. The other thing about this house too is, if you have a modular home, they use conduit pipe to bring wires up, and it's not only open air, but it's open season for spiders and other insects. So if you have a modular home, or I don't know if that's true of mobile homes or trailers, whatever you want to call them, but you might want to open up your outlets and get some great stuff and shove down in there to cut off the air and the varmints. Fur, bear, and varmint. Okay, so I put like a 5-inch screw in right there, and that's 6 inches above the base right here. So let's go outside and see what we got. You want to go? Let's just, I want to go. I'll just take you along. Ooh, see all the rainwater out there? It's going to be steamy. Let's just see where it poked out. Ooh, filled up my little fountain, didn't it? Let's see if we see a screw sticking out of the house. See this box right here? Yep. So let's see what we got here. So from that screw, see, there's their electrical box. So we've got, we could go to like, I think 7 inches. So I can go down an inch and not go up an inch, and then I'll be right on top of this thing. And I think that'll be okay. Now there's no main cables there, because the main cables go under, they don't go over. So this is basically hardly even connected. So let's double check that again. So follow along. So we can go down an inch. All right, I'm for that. Because every inch is going to count, so I can see the barn from my desk. And so I have a green shirt on today. So just kind of working today. And everything in the house already has a fine film of gypsum on it. So, okay. Whew! I'm gonna go back in. That is steamy awful. All right, let's find out what's back here. Oh, let me mark this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so I gotta put them back. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh. Well, there's your problem, lady. I didn't hit any of those too hard, did I? Nope. All right. Well, I'll have to deal with that. And it looks like I'm gonna have enough room to do that with. Just lay them against there and staple them in. Yeah, look at that. That's not as bad as it looks. Ooh, what's that about? What's that black stuff? I don't know. Well, doesn't seem like the wires are in any dire straits here. So, yeah, I'll have to just very carefully just lay those down across there. Okay. So now I can get to those nails and get that box out of there and see what I'm going to do with that. So I think I know it. I just figured it out. Oh, it's easier than I thought. Okay, so you don't know you get there. So there's nothing down here, of course. So I'll just throw all this stuff up there when the time comes, and just wrap these up even better with tape so they don't get knocked off. What is that black stuff? Anyway, some kind of construction. I did nick it right there, didn't I? Okay, I have to see how bad that is. I don't think it's bad. Where's my flash lamp here? I got one right here. Yep, nicked one right there. That doesn't look too bad. Just the insulation shot. I'll wrap that, and I don't think we're going to be in any trouble with that. Okay, so this is my tertiary lamp. Okay. All right, so let's vacuum up and try to keep it as clean as possible. So, all right, well now I know my situation here. That's good. There'll be plenty of room up there to take care of that. Now I may just shut the house down and think about these things. Wouldn't you like to get all that out of there? Well, if they're on, they're connected. I don't know. I have to think about it. Well, I've been working at it. As you can tell, I'm sort of tired of working at it. You have to look at the light, this thing. But I got that box loose, and I'm getting ready to make that a permanent end to that. So, don't know if I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, because I don't want anybody copying what I do. But anyway, we're getting there. I am excited. There you go, backlight. There you go. There you can see. And I got all this ripped out, and I've come to another conclusion of something I want to do, and it relates to my new floor back there. Well, I know it's messy, but this is a construction site. This morning we are going to remove probably all of the insulation to the floor and see if there's any daylight there. I tried to, when I did the siding here, which is on Odyssey, I think. It's not on YouTube anymore. If you want to see a lot of my older stuff, it's on Odyssey, because this YouTube fouled up and all that. I digress. So I'm going to pull all of this insulation out, and then I'm going to put this up in there, and I might have told you I have an idea of what to do here after I enlarge these windows up. But for now, let's get this out and just for fun, see if there's any daylight down in there and get rid of this thing. Okay? Okay. I don't know what this reaction is between Romex and this material that makes this turn black. But anyway, let's, I got the upper one out. I got that out. I think I can get it back in there. I might just go get some great stuff anyway. And see, it's hooking on my screws. These are the screws from the siding. Let's take a look down there. I don't see any daylight. I don't have my lamp with me. Hang on. Oh, well, there's more down in there. Oh, didn't know that. Well, that's why you can't see anything. Feel a lot of heat already, and it's not that late in the day. So let me reach down in there and get them. Okay, so you gotta remember, you're gonna get hurt on these nails. You don't want to be vlotted here, now do you? Oh, that might be the reaction. It's that black stuff leaking through. Ooh, this stuff is so gnarly. Catching on all them nails. Alright, see how it's catching on all them nails? Like you wouldn't expect that, huh? Yeah, don't tell the kitties that's cotton candy, okay? Okay, now we can see to the bottom and see there's no air leaks there. I might just run some great stuff in there anyway. Just dribble it down there. I'm not going to buy that $300 and something dual action foam fill thing, but you can see where they missed the nail at the very bottom there. That's what happens, and you can see there's a gap, and you can't fix them all, but you can fix the ones you can find, and I found this one. So I think I'm going to have to ride to the stove and get some great stuff. I think my great stuff gun down there is a mess, and that's what happens to them. I don't use it every day, so I'm going to have to clean all those valves out. But I think between that and reaching down in here, and I'm going to have to lose another inch right here. But here's my nail that we saw outside my screw. I'm going to take that out and then go outside and then get the correct. My guess it's going to end up about right there. Make sure that latches. Okay. Got to get over here quick because the sun's getting ready to hit over here. Well, it's already hitting over here. So we saw, well, it don't matter. So I'm going to take this off. Don't put that on your, oh, there's a nail there. Don't matter. Ooh, got all kind of creatures going there. I don't want creatures around my, what are those little things? Don't want them up in your air conditioning unit, do you? Well, let's see if I see any down in there. No, I don't think they're doing any harm. Okay, so let's take this off. I just sort of put that there as an extra guard. And let's just keep it there, I guess. So we're going to put a screw in right here on this corner. So I'll be able to locate this. And that baby is about 16 inches wide. And let's put a screw in right there. I can't do it. I gotta have both hands to do that, obviously. Okay, so I can't see if it's focusing, but there's the screw right there. And then there we are. And then there's that window. And I don't have anything fouling me out here going up. That's good. And I got plenty of copper tape. Seems like there's an ant attack over here, a minor incursion. But Ooh, that'll be easy to find. But we'll get them. Ooh, still wet right there. So there's the screw right there. There's where it came out. So a little bit more, I think, than an inch. So I can just sort of guesstimate that. So this is going to be the top, and it's going to go over to here. So now we know from the outside in. Okay, cool. Well, let's go get the great stuff gun and clean it, and let's put this up first. I think I'm going to put that stuff back in there a little bit just to sort of get it out of here. All right, so all that wiring is gone now. That down there is not going to bother me, but it's all up in there, and it's fine. It'll be just dandy. And I might even get some great stuff and put up in there, because I can't get this stuff up there. So I might need to get a couple of cans of the professional great stuff and just great stuff that in and call it a day. The thing that I've noticed in this house too is that the insulation doesn't go all the way up. It's several inches from the top, and everything I've ever opened up here, being when I put that window in and when I put that window in, it missed it by, I don't know, I guess it's because it just didn't come in bigger sizes or longer sizes or something. But I'm glad I know where the black stuff came from. It just bleeds through the other side. How cool is that to know? All right, so let's move along here.
Insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-777-1225. 800.
Well, as we know, this is bound to happen to you. I don't know if there's anything left in there that I can use, but, well, not good, huh? I'm going to try to salvage it. Let's see if there's anything in there I can do anything with. If not, I'm going to try to clean it. And I don't want to use this can anyway. God, there's a lot in there, though. I guess I could use this. Oh, you got inside? How'd you get inside? That's a big old glass hopper. Okay, let's see what I can do. Well, I need some kind of safety glasses because I don't want that squirting in your eyeballs. Well, I took that big knob off just a second ago and threw it in the trash there, and I thought, well, this is going to, see, there it is right there. It's going to be a messy job. I'm never going to get this out of here. So I gave you the shake, and there you go. I bet it's been sitting there all about 3 months, so good on them, huh? I want you to see this. See how that is discolored? See all the spider webs and everything? It's because this wasn't sealed. I don't see any daylight down there, because like I said, I think I fixed all this before. But I'm gonna drop down a bunch of this great stuff. I got where'd I put all that stuff? I got well, what a mess, huh? Where'd I put it all? Oh, I must put it somewhere good. Uh-oh, power must have gone off because that light's bright. I'll find it in a minute, but the other stuff I got is, there's two different kinds of this. It's what I'm trying to get to. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to go clean this gun because I'm going to need it for when the windows get here. So let's take a look. I was able to empty that can. I was so shocked by that. But there it all is down in there, all that Cheetos. And that'll help. And I wish I could just pour something else down in there. But kind of afraid to do that. It might off-gas kind of weird. I think that's pretty good enough. And I was able to get in there into the cracks with that tool and fill the void. So I feel good about the whole thing. And so there we go. Ooh, 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 ow, ooh. I don't feel like I'm letting the cat out of the bag or anything. But this thing wasn't near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Ooh. Oh, I got it turned off. In there was kind of crummy. if you get that cleaner stuff, it will tell you right there on it. I took the pen out of it, but that's actually got pretty good movement. I need to tighten it back up. But I've got all the ancillary parts. The part that holds the can itself, and I got this in there, and this is soaking in acetone. So, my God, be careful with acetone. It'll actually, if you spill it, your shoes will actually dissolve into the concrete. So you want to be a little mindful of that. So I'm going to tighten this thing up here a little bit before I go back up. And, whew, gosh, I got to shave. Whew, grow hair like crazy. I got a level and went here and measured down to that screw. And it's about a little under 2 inches. That'll be fine. I'm going to dress up this a little bit. I'm going to reuse this 2x6. See right there? I was talking about earlier. Missed it. So anyway, I think in this circumstance they didn't miss too many. But let's get, don't touch that stuff with your bare hands. Let's get this cut and cleaned up, and put this stuff back in here before it gets hot. In taking this apart and putting it back together again, that's how much was not insulated. Just divide that by 2, because that was about you know what, 8 inches or so lacking on both sides in insulation in this wall, in these 2 sections of wall. So anyway, I've got it all marked, and there's several different lines and how far I'm going to cut to put the support members in and stuff like that. You know, I'm going to use this piece of wood in here to use as a header, and we'll just try to recycle what we can here. So anyway, that's an interesting thing for me. Probably a little bit more than that, considering I got several inches of great stuff down in the bottoms of both of these chambers. So just waiting on the piece now. So part 2 will come when I get the part. I believe this is going to turn into a mini-series. So if you remember this, remember that project? Good project. I got a bunch of that left over because I got it for next to nothing. I probably 2 cents a tile, because it special order, and they had a big return on it, and I just happened to be there, and they didn't want to stock it because it had anywhere to stock it because it was special order, and I got boxes of the stuff. Fine. So here it is. Right here. I got tons and tons and tons of it. Whole boxes down there. So this is going to be my plan. Once I get all the windows in, I'm going to lose this this stuff here, and well, let me just get a piece. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and just post, because these things are getting crazy long. So once I get, see, I already got that there, and I already got this wood stove here. Don't put this in your house now, whatever you do, okay? So I'm just kind of make it raw edges right there, and I think that's going to be fine. So we're going to do this whole wall, and some of you might have noticed I did not caulk that piece of crown molding. I'm probably going to leave that there. This stuff's relatively thin, and but I'm going to do this whole wall in this. I think that'll look warm. And I don't know what I'm going to do with my clock now. I've often dreamt of having it right there, but if it's right there, it's kind of hard for me to see where I sit. I have to actually move my head around. I feel like George Jetson. So I might just put it over there when time comes, and then everything will be lined up like right here. So I got to take that out anyway. It's been there a good while, and it's just a battery driven clock like every other clock these days. It's one of those $4 movements. If you order those, make sure and get the silent kind. So that's what I got over here. So I got some Gorilla Glue, not a sponsor. I got some GE silicone for the outside of the windows, not a sponsor. I got some Great Stuff Pro window and door, and I'm not going to mess with this until I get all the windows in. And then I got some, not a sponsor. Krylon, not a sponsor. And I got some DAP, not a sponsor. Mr. Coffee, not a sponsor. Krups, not a sponsor. Black & Decker, not a sponsor. And I do drink this, I confess. Boy, I need this stuff on the farm. Not a sponsor, of course. Okay, I don't have any sponsors. I guess I could have just said it like that. All right, let's end this thing. And let's put this kind of back together and put my couch back so I have somewhere to sleep tonight. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Thank you very much. I've got a lot of subscribers lately, and I really appreciate that. All right. Oh, what's it look like out there? Ooh, kind of a hazy sunshine. Well, there's the sun.